Hi guys. I'm gonna be quiet because Chelsea's still asleep. I look how I feel. And the only reason why I look somewhat decent is because Ashley did my hair yesterday. So I'm gonna get you, I need to get you caught up on the remainder of our trip from here, because there was no physical way for me to do it while we were there. So I'm just gonna give you a quick synopsis. If you did not catch from the previous video, I haven't edited it, so hopefully I've explained quite a bit in that video. But I got vertigo on vacation with our family. The rest of the family had a great time. They all thoroughly enjoyed the beach. Abby was nice enough to get some videos for me at the beach, which I think I have shown you. We had a nice time at LeBeau's having burgers and shakes. I had chicken nuggets and a few fries and a large Coke because it tasted so good and I was so thirsty. I am so white. So white. I'm so pale. I was going to undo my bathroom bag here while I talked, but I'll explain in a minute. I need to stay focused forward. Went to bed that night thinking, I'm good. I'm gonna walk a little slow, but I think I'll be good. My sister was my caretaker while I was sick, had reiterated to me, make sure you prop yourself up in bed with lots of pillows and don't move your head side to side. Don't lay on your left, don't lay on your right. Stay forward, stay forward. When I went to bed that night, maybe actually it was in the morning. No, it was at night. I was getting ready for bed that night and I had gotten back into bed, like to go to bed. And I had gotten dizzy going to the bathroom. Not like the world is spinning, more like maybe a little bit, but more just like dizzy spell. Like, oh, I feel a little woozy. So when I sat down in bed, all my pillows are propped up next to me. I made the mistake. I'll just lay here for 1 second. I'll just lay on my right side where my crystal got loose for just a second. I did. I laid there for 5 minutes, knocked it loose. So I quickly got myself straight forward, propped up in bed, laid flat all night long, hardly slept. It's really difficult to sleep that way, sitting up. My tailbone hurt like crazy sitting like that. And I knew when I woke up that it was knocked loose enough that if I moved, I was gonna go into a spin. And so I texted my sister and told her, you gotta come back in here. I don't think I'll be able to do the day. Like, I had to leave. We had to check out of our verbal unit, our house, and drive Abby to college. And so I knew that if I had dislodged this crystal, there was no doing any of that on that day. And so she came in and we prepped myself. I went to the bathroom. I actually was able to go to the bathroom not dizzy, which surprised me. Got into bed and she did the whole, there's a name for it. I can't remember what it is. And she said that for the most part, she's like, I think you're good. I think you're good. I don't think you have the crystal loose. And then right at the very end, she's like, oh, I can see your eyes. Your eyes are moving a little bit. Okay. So she continued the procedure to put the crystal back in place. And she's like, you have to stay upright. And so everyone around me cleared out our rental. They did all the work. Jason was a saint. My kids were so good. My sister and her kids and her husband were so good at getting the house ready to leave, taking off all the sheets. My bed was the last one to get the sheets taken off of. Jason got me to the car, turned the AC on, the drive, and we have to go through a really windy canyon. So I took meclizine and Zofran to get through that canyon. And I drove fine. Driving was fine. as long as I stayed forward. I had my neck pillow, my travel neck pillow, cinched around my neck to force myself to not move my neck. Went to my dad's neighbor's house, Kathy, and delivered my painting to her. It was, as it was the day after my friend's anniversary of her passing. And I'm kind of glad it was the day after, because I guess the day of, my friend Kathy had visitors from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. visiting her, going to the graveside. So I'm glad it was the day after. It was a little bit more quiet for her. Had a good time chatting with her. She was kind enough to get me a chair in her garage so that we could sit in the shade and talk for a little while. And then Abby drove to get to school check-in time. She drove about a half hour ahead of us. She was getting anxious, which I understood. I wanted to talk to my friend for just a minute. And then I said goodbye to my sister, and my brother flew off to North Carolina to go back home. And actually I said goodbye to two of my sisters and my dad. And we drove down to take Abby to school. Again, driving is fine as long as I stay straight forward in the car. We got to Abby's check-in at the college. And they had like these big bins that you could fill all your stuff into from your cars, and you only had an hour to park right next to your dorm. And so luckily we were able to park our car and her car right next to the dorm, where they were telling other people the second car had to be over at the stadium, and I was like, there's no walking for me. So they let us park right next to her dorm, and I just went straight inside, and Jason and the girls all unloaded all of her stuff, and I sat on a chair in her dorm room meeting her roommate and then her roommate's parents. As I sat there, I can't help. I'm pale as a ghost. Oh, it was awful. And then I got up to go to the bathroom one time. Travel messes with your bowels anyway, and then like vertigo messes with it. So the combination was just not good. My stomach was, it was just hurting so bad, and nothing was happening. Nothing was happening. And so it just was in constant pain. So I kept getting up to go to the bathroom to try and relieve the pain. And it was nothing was working. And every time I had to get up, I was just getting more and more dizzy, and more hot flashes coming back. And I was like, I can't do that. And I was getting embarrassed because I'm the only mom on the floor not helping her daughter. And everyone slowly eventually learned from my kids and Jason that I had vertigo, and that's why I wasn't helping, but it was still embarrassing. So I spent the rest of the time with Abby in the dorm bathroom, mostly sitting on the shower bench because I just had to stay staring at something until my stomach hurt again, and then be close to a bathroom. So I sat in the bathroom for easily an hour. It was horrible. It was horrible. I did throw up once because the shuffle back and forth was like too much. And then I had to give her a sad goodbye because we had to start driving home, and I felt bad. And I told her, she's like, Mom, you don't feel good. I understand. But she was already checked into dorm life mode. And I registered that, and I was like, there's no need for me to be sad. This isn't how I wanted it to go. I cried on Jason's shoulder for a second. And then I gave her a hug as she said everything to get herself to that point. And whether I was sick or not, it didn't matter. It was my time to go. And so we got on the road at 6 p.m. And I never got out of the car because I was scared to get sick again. And Jason drove all night long. He drove for 14 hours and only stopped to charge our car and go to the bathroom and get us food. And pulled into our house at 8 a.m. It was actually 7 a.m. our time. We lose an hour. But it was still 14 hours of driving. And he tucked me into bed and he climbed in next to me and we didn't unpack the car and we didn't do anything. We turned the air conditioning on in both rooms and went to bed. All of us went to bed. Chelsea showered, of course, but we all went to bed at 8 a.m. And I spent the rest of the day in bed yesterday, and he took 2 naps, one with me and one downstairs to not bother me. And then Ashley did my hair, and like I had showered and she straightened it after I dried. And I attempted to go to her cheer. I'm her coach now for this sideline cheer team. Jason took us, walked me over there, and I said hi to my team. I have two new girls on the team, and the rest are old. I've coached now once, but they've been on Ashley's team since she started, so I know them all. And I just quickly knew I wasn't going to be able to stay and coach, and so I left. It was 92 degrees. I was like, there's no way I can stay and do this. So I came home and we got pizza on our way home because Jason was so tired that he was starting to get dizzy, and he was like, I cannot get, I need to function. So we both went to bed. And Jason had to shuffle things around. He had to go and pick Ashley up from cheer. He had to go get Dot with Chelsea and move cars around and get ready for work and things like that. But we both went to bed pretty early. And that puts us today. Yeah. And then there's Dot. She hears me talking and she knows that Chelsea's not awake yet, so she's a little bothered. Welcome back, Dot. That's why I'm trying to talk quiet, because she can hear me through the sliver of window from the AC unit. I'm feeling well enough right now while it's kind of quiet. Ashley's at a friend's house. The cheer coach's daughter invited her to stay last night. She's like, let me just take care of her today so that you don't have to, and you don't have to like take her to cheer unless you feel okay to come to cheer. So they're gonna keep her, I think, for the day, and I'll see how I feel tonight. I don't think it would be wise to drive, but I don't necessarily have a way of going to cheer if I don't drive myself. And Chelsea doesn't have a permit to be able to drive me. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna try and pick up the camera today and take you around all the things that I need to do to unload and just function in the house. It just helps to like be able to wake up in your own home and know where things are at. So I'm going to try to unpack here. The problem is I can't turn my head. Like I can't turn it to do something. I have to keep it straight. I don't even know the last time I put deodorant on, to be completely honest with you. I didn't use this bag at all, except to brush my hair and brush my teeth. Didn't get ready at all. And so that's fun. I didn't use any of my, well, I'm gonna use my clothes, but like, anyway, it was just an interesting trip. I am gonna leave this packed a little bit. Whoa. See, there's a dizzy spell. come back straight. I can't even like look like that off to the side. I'm gonna leave my bag packed with, I'm looking in it instead of, yeah, I'm gonna leave it packed with the rest of my travel stuff, except for my medicine. I need to take that right now, because Jason and I are going on a trip in like a month. It's a very short trip. Very short trip. We're actually going somewhere for our anniversary too. I guess I'll need it for that too. So I might do, if I can drive today or tomorrow, I'm gonna put together a Target order, because this is all the Q-tips that we have in the whole house. Neither one of us were in a mood and capable of going to Costco yesterday. So we have milk and bread and a few oranges left. So if I can do a Target pickup order, if I can drive and go to Cheer and sit in a chair, then I'll stop by and pick up that Target order. If I can't, then Jason can pick it up on his way home from work. So I'm gonna lay in bed and do that. Literally didn't even unpack any of this stuff. Didn't use anything. I didn't put makeup on. Like, my sister was so cute, and she like got dressed after the lake and got this cute little outfit on, and did her hair, and she looked so cute when we went to get shakes and burgers, and I looked like a hot mess. But it is what it is. I'm glad to be home. I know that I'm not necessarily going to go into another like vertigo spiral. Like, I know that. My sister just says that that crystal is just loose, and so this staying still and staying straight is the best option to keep it like getting firm in place. So that's all I'm gonna do for now. Although I need to get food. That's been my other issue, is that like I'm not eating. I think yesterday was the first time I had all 3 meals for the day, but they were crappy meals. So like it's not doing that good to my, oh, I dropped it. I'm gonna leave that pill there. There's no bending over. I will go into a spin if I bend over. We'll get that pill later. Maybe I'm gonna convince Chelsea to get me some breakfast. She's the only one home now. And I feel bad because, let's just go out there really quick. I'll show you the mess here upstairs. You know me. Like, if you've watched it, you know this drives me crazy. Me putting my makeup away. Oh, she's outside. How did she sneak past me? Well, we already admitted I had pizza. But in my moment of weakness last night after pizza, I had popcorn. That's an old Coke. But they just left the bottle of Sprite. They left the bottle of Sprite up here, so they didn't have to refill my drink, which was very sweet. But like, they should have just put it in the fridge. So I need Chelsea to help me like take this stuff down and get me something for breakfast. It can be something very simple, but I need to get some food in me. I'm gonna go back over here, trying to be very... Jason has unpacked us. He's unpacked all of our packing cubes. I actually just sat here on the bed with the packing cubes, and he, oh, that is not fun. And he's like, pull out the stacks, tell me where to put it. I'm just gonna leave that there. And I was like, here's all my swimsuits that I didn't wear. Here's all of my underwear. Here's all of, hang on. Here's all the shirts I didn't wear. They're still in there. He didn't hang them up. He got tired. Here's my setup. Does anyone think that that looks familiar? Minus the butt pillow. Yes, this is a familiar setup to both of my surgeries, which was very helpful last night, or I guess yesterday morning when we got home. I'm gonna steal the AC back. At 8 in the morning, and he's exhausted. And he's like, I'll go get your setup. And he knew exactly what pillows to put where and when to get where to get the wedge pillow. And he had it set up exactly. Even my sister was like, are you gonna be able to prop her up? And he's like, yeah, that's old hat for us. So if you want to see the true state of my setup, got my neck pillow. Sometimes I cinch it to really, like, in the middle of the night, I cinched it to force myself to not move. But this is where I'm at. I'm gonna rest for a minute. I'm gonna have Chelsea come up here and help me for a few minutes. And then I gotta eat. I can, like, be upright. Like, I can go over. I edited yesterday from the couch. That's why I was over there. That's why I ate dinner over there. It's just in between when I'm doing too much, I need to, like, lay down and get my focus back. So I'm gonna do that for a second, and then we'll probably move over there. Eventually, I'd like to make it downstairs. Luckily, it's only like 8:30 in the morning. Okay, it's been like an hour. Chelsea brought me a breakfast drink. There's no cereal. There's no oatmeal. There's no bagels. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go downstairs for a second, see if I can get some stuff done. It's just my brain. If I can stand straight, I can get some things done. This room, I would love to have it put back together. Not a priority. All these things on the shelf, on the wall, not a priority. I put you down. Priority is stairs. All right, I show this not to call Jason out. He had a hard day yesterday. And some of this was left from when we left, including the laundry. But, like, there's there's only so much you can do when you're exhausted. And Chelsea was gonna make me homemade oatmeal. She brought my dishes down. This is our dinner from last night. So I'm gonna put that into this garbage bag. But I was able to manage to bring down from upstairs. We're gonna start with little things, little things. Okay, I'm clearly hungry. I pulled out my Bear Lake raspberry taffy. Some Sun Chips. But I did unpack the popcorn, Jason's protein bars, and the fruit snacks into the pantry. We're gonna throw that to the garage. We're not gonna bother walking it to the recycle. It's okay. It is what it is. So is this. We're gonna attempt to look forward and do this. Okay, we're gonna take up the taffy. I only eat like 1 or 2 at a time. So, but we are gonna take up just a small portion of chips. We're gonna take up a Bloom. I'm going to fill the ice. Now that Abby's not here, my little co-ice companion, I have to, well, Jason does it too, but she loves ice just as much as I do. I can't. We're gonna fill up the ice. Oh, it's blurry. That's how I feel. That's how I feel right now. Come on, focus. Oh my goodness, if that's not an epitome of, or an example of what I feel like these days. Everything being out of focus. We're gonna fill up some ice for me. Safely take it up with the lid and a straw. And very small movements here, people. Very small intentional movements. Ice is making more ice. Water. I'm not gonna be able to carry up the clothes. This was supposed to be donated from Ashley's little pile, so I'm not sure she's keeping that now. Is this the Wake Lake? Yep, this is the Bear Lake one. This is Abby's. Mine was too huge. I already donated mine. Mine was too huge. This, I believe, is Abby's old duvet cover. I'm going to just donate this, but I'm going to clean it first. Whew. Okay, we're not going to clean it yet. We're going to clean it, but at a later date, because I won't be able to come down and like do the laundry. I hope there's probably a load in there. I'm going to put this guy in the inside fridge. Tanya, I'm so sorry. I had such high hopes for my bag. We will save it for another day. Hopefully we can get back to the beach here. Hopefully. I'm going to put my towel upstairs. Ah, Chelsea's here. No, you're my helper. Oh. I'm just kidding. But can you zip that up for me? That's just what I need you to do.
Ashley needs you to pick her up from.
Alright, I'm a little dizzy right now, but we successfully, oops, with the help of Chelsea being my right eye and my left eye to make sure that there was no cars, we went and got Ashley from her friend's house. Her mom kind of forgot and went into work. I thought she was going to work from home with Ashley being there today so she could bring her home later, but we were successfully able to go and get Ashley. It's a very short drive to go and get her. And now they're being nice enough to wash my car and get all the bugs off. I'm gonna go inside, but I'll give you a close-up. This is after washing it one time, like wiping it. It's pretty bad. Okay, Chelsea's my little helper.
Can't even. Yeah.
I know. We're doing a Target order pickup because I need some fiber. And lucky for me, fiber is in the apples she wants and berries. Yeah. And I got you some salad mix.
That'll be better than all the junk we've had for the past couple of days.
And I'd rather buy it at Costco quantity, but I cannot go to Costco. So we're getting the bare minimum right now. Luckily they had it ready an hour after I put the order in. I'm really needing some healthy food. We'll just say that. And I have an hour and hour and a half until I take Ashley to cheer. I'm gonna try and go. I'm gonna see if I can feel a little bit better. Oh, he's here. Here, show him that. Show him that. Thank you. You too, thank you. Another good thing that came from COVID.
These?
Grocery store pickup.
Yep.
Yep. Yep, yep. Oh, I think I know her. All right.
Her?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think she's a cheer mom for her other team.
Alright, I'm going.
Alright, coming home from cheer practice. We did it, right, Ash? Both of us succeeded at cheer practice. I feel like it was an accomplishment to last the whole time. I can't turn to my right, but I am focusing a lot better. Ashley just noticed that I turned full to the left just fine. And I didn't get dizzy. I'm not having to like focus a ton looking forward. So hopefully I feel a lot better tomorrow. And I'm gonna go home and eat a lot more fiber.
Is that what? Oh.
I have other issues, yes.
Oh yeah.
That's mainly what my stomach cramping up it hurts. That's what am I?
That didn't help. Okay.
But it was fun to be with the girls at practice tonight. I don't know if this guy wants me to go around him. Anyway, but I'm gonna probably sign off with you guys tonight. See, I looked to my right and I did not get dizzy.
Okay, I'm gonna pause this.
Yep.
Can I just pour it out?
Yeah, pour it into the tree. Made it home. Sorry, we got distracted from things on the road. But I'm hoping I'm a lot better tomorrow. I don't have anything, well, actually as PT that I have to take her to in the morning and then practice tomorrow night. I'm hoping to be able to go to Costco tomorrow. I'm starting a list tonight. But I will need to take one of the kids or both of them with me to have them help me in case I get dizzy. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
Okay, take my drink. The girls on our squad tonight were very good to me. They helped me like move my chair when I needed to move it, and then concerned about me, and at their breaks they all stopped to like see how I was doing. Just got a little bit dizzy there. So, I'm gonna do my best. Every day I feel better.
It makes me frustrated. All of them watch your channel.
They do.
And when you like mentioned Ella at VCH, she clipped it and put on her Snapchat story.
Well, we'll have a discussion. We'll have a discussion about social media, which we always have to do anyway. Okay, but I'm gonna put the camera away while I try and walk in. Jason's home. I don't know why his car isn't parked out here. But I'm gonna put the camera away. The kids did an excellent job. I can't show you the back here because of the license plate, but they did an excellent job on cleaning my car.
I did this whole side, and it's better than that side.
Oh, please. The front side is really what was the worst.
That was me.
And even the windshield, they couldn't reach the center of the windshield. So it has bugs on it still, but it looks a lot better, to be fair, than it did. So I'm gonna sign off with you guys. You don't need your bag inside, do you?
Well, like the infinity bag.
Oh, I guess I can show you. I haven't decided because I didn't know other girls had an infinity bag. It's one of the older versions. Yeah, I saw her with it. So they had an extra bag.
And it's like a really good quality bag.
Yeah.
And like.
So they want me to use it as a Coach bag, but I already have a Coach bag in the black. But her black bag is like falling apart.
I'm having to cheer teams, and
yeah,
for this it's gonna be a lot.
Okay, then I'm gonna let you. You just need to pick off.
Because for Paris, this is gonna be a lot easier to use because it's more.
Just leave the Coach name on there in case I do end up using it. But go ahead and use this one. You use this one. Is this where your palms go? Is this a pouch or is this a separate pocket?
This is a separate pocket.
That's not for your palms. There's not an actual palm pocket.
Yeah, there's.
Where? Anyway, I'm getting dizzy standing here. There's not. It's okay. Well, she wants this bag. There's a back pocket. That's like a laptop though. I don't know why it's a cheer bag with a laptop. They had an extra bag.
See, like,
that's a laptop.
But this is for your shoes. It's a laptop.
Okay, sure. Yeah. If you want to say that. But you need to try your uniform on tonight.
Top and top.
Yep.
And my skirt.
We need to verify sizing.
If my butt doesn't hang out.
And because she grew into all new uniform. It's a bit ridiculous. She's growing too much. But I don't want to buy a new uniform for next year, her last year doing.
Gracie.
Yeah. So
never that Gracie's gonna buy.
I know.
She's solid, so.
Anyway, signing off. I can't turn and look at her. I'm still really pale. Alrighty, I need to get back out in the sun and get my glow back on. I'm really getting white. Still got some summer days in us, so we'll see you. I don't know if we'll see when I pick up the camera again. I really wanted to pick it up when I'm like better, but we'll just have to play it by ear. So take care and we'll see you next time.